morning all. So it is like 10 something on July 9th. So my birthday eve. So I've been on this process, just focusing, dialing in. I would say pretty dialed in, but I started trending up a couple months leading into my birthday, and I figured it was a great opportunity to activate the full program, right? And so, I mean, I've been doing this for a very long time, and anytime I get ready for competition, shoot, anything like that, I'm able to dial it in. So, at this point in time, I've gone through the process, several different variations of it, and so at this point in time, going into my 46th year on this planet. So I've come up with a lot of different techniques and theories and just the thought process going into the whole thing. And so, and this has been so much fun. I mean, the whole process is fun. I mean, I love training every single day. Every opportunity I get to think about the process, have conversations about it, just kind of adds and builds to my glossary, my the instruction book that's has no borders and no guidelines. So it's simply figure out what the things do and then find ways to place them together more efficiently. And again, trending upwards. And at the end of my little photo shoots, when I get the opportunity, or sorry, in my little workouts, which again, everyone, I appreciate everyone, whether it be 8 minutes, whether it be a 10-minute walk, whether it be a 3-hour session, with cardio and rolling out before. So I love the whole process of it, and so and I appreciate it. And so, and afterwards, recently I'm gonna take my little pictures, my little photo shoots, and I like to think, well, I mean, it's true. That kind of leads to the premise of this video. So as I start to get ready for these things, these competitions, these shoots, whether it be photo or video, I know that the next time someone sees me might be the first time someone sees me. And so, and anyone that's seen me over the course of 20 some odd years that I've been doing this, and the 25 some years of social media, I mean, I do this. So this is kind of what I like to be a representation of myself. And so, I mean, this particular point in time, I'm really, activating the full prototype training regimen. And so, but again, circling back, whenever you do start to dial in for these things, there's a point where you start to feel, and it's true, that you're looking better every single day. All right. And so, and I was thinking about this the other day, and I'm glad it just popped in my mind, and I took the time to sit down and talk about this. You are getting better every day. So not just the days where you're dropping water. So right now, this is just what I look like without the water. All right, I keep a relatively low body fat year round, and so whenever I drop water, I may look like an anatomical chart, but this is kind of what's underneath there. And so, but the long and short end of it is, now I'm seeing that progress every day, but the progress is always happening. All right. So when I was fighting my way to get up to 225, and in retrospect, right now about 214, and once I came off the 225, my natural weight is about 216. So my body wants to stay at 216 no matter what. And so all 216s aren't created equal. All right. So I'm constantly striving to build and grow muscle, but I'm also constantly striving to stay lean. So while I'm building muscle, I'm burning the fat that's trying to sneak in. And so even though I'm the same weight, I'm recycling the muscle with more impressive muscle, if that makes any sense. So getting more denser, more detailed, but still staying the same weight. All right. So that's just a lesson to go out to people that are constantly watching the scale, which I do. I have no problem at all with that. Just kind of understand the information that the scale is telling you. All right, that's a piece of information. The most important piece of information is kind of what you see with your eyes. All right, and so you might not be as fine-tuned as, besides doing this for a very long time. I'm actually a visual artist, so drawing. So I see things, see different lines, and see when form is developing, where it's developing at, and then again, I know how to push energies into those spots where I want to actually grow those programs out. And so, but again, the long and short of it is, even though you might not necessarily be seeing a change on the scale, there is change that's happening. Sometimes you are seeing a change on the scale, all right? And so, and you not going to know what's underneath there, what you've been working on constructing until, every now and then you gotta burn it down, see what's under there, see what you're working with, and the hows and the whys. And so that's kind of the last thing. So one of the reasons why I actually love taking the pictures afterwards is because I absolutely love how my body looks when it's pumped. So early on in my training career, as a profession, I wanted to, and I reckon I was always in pretty decent shape, but after I would train, I would have this pump, and I was like, you know what? I wish I would wake up with that pump. That'd be awesome. And then I did, all right? And then I had to move the goalposts. So setting new parameters and so setting new goals and standards, all right, means you're gonna have to set the parameters for things that you can and won't do. So your haves and have-nots, the absolutes, all right? And so once you're able to do that, you're able to build a solid roadmap that can get you there whenever you want. So that's pretty much the long and short. Went off on a little bit of tangent, but I think I pretty much covered all the bases that I wanted to. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I know I can go on and have an awesome day. Do more, do better, max out.